So as we come into the garden area, you can still see there's a lot of construction going on. We still have raised beds we're building. We have all of the soil finally together to mix. I have plants out here hardening off, waiting to go into the soil. I'm so excited. Over here in the grow pots, I have strawberries and some zucchini. Here are the peppers, and in the other video I showed you that they were covered with aphids. And I sprayed those down with a mixture of neem oil and soap and water. And as an extra precaution, I got a few ladybugs. I don't know if you can see them here. And now, no more aphids, no more problems with the plants. They look to be healthy and doing pretty good. Got some tomatoes over here and some California Wonder Peppers. Everything's just kind of sitting out here and waiting on the rest of the beds to be completed. I'm not sure how much will get done before my husband has to leave for the week, but I will be out here planting. And I have a lot of these also that have been spoken for and will have new homes. Excuse the airplane overhead. So in this bed, we have some giant Marconi. We have Poblano, Paseo, Anaheims, banana peppers, Craig's Grande jalapenos, some Sugar Rush peach, and at the very end I have two smaller tomato plants growing. One is a yellow pear and the other, I believe, I have it written down, but it is a Brad's Atomic Grape. And they should do fine there. In this next bed, I have some Mexican sour gherkins. I have Mortgage Lifter tomatoes here. I have Black Beauty tomatoes. So then I have Napa Chardonnays and then a few more, or two more Brad's Atomic Grape. The bed over here that's not completed and we're still mixing soil for will harbor all of the hot peppers. This bed will harbor the habaneros and ghost peppers and other hot peppers. And this bed here is going to have some more tomatoes in it. I have so many tomatoes, and thankfully there are a lot of requests for my tomatoes this year because I have plenty to share and give away. I have more peppers to plant. We have a couple more beds that will be going down at the end of the row here. And what we've done is we have a huge gopher and mole problem here in the high desert. It's one of the biggest problems that we fight other than the wind. And we'll talk about the wind blocks in just a moment. But we've laid down wire mesh, and then under the wire, over the wire mesh, we have laid a layer of weed block. So each bed has wire mesh under it. There is no weed block under the soil. So hopefully I don't get too many weeds popping up. They're pretty deep. My beds are 18 inches deep. They are first filled to the top rim with topsoil, and the rest is Mel's Mix. Since with the Mel's Mix you only need 6 inches. And you can find Mel's Mix in the Square Foot Gardening book. And that seems to work great for us. In the past, I've tried amending our soil and it's just not, it doesn't work very well for us here. It's a long-term process when it comes to amending soil because we have really hard clay soil. So we're going a bit of an easier route this year. And up here I still have a lot of weed burning to do before we start tilling this area, and this is going to be the pumpkin and watermelon and squash patch up above. I still have the retainer wall to build down here. We were talking about in the corner over here actually making a little patio area to sit with a little awning. I think that would be really nice. And I still need to plant all of the flowers along the front row here. And we have these starry sky petunias and these beautiful, I believe they're daisies, with the purple center here. And a geranium in the center. On the end there, we were given some ocotillo plants. And we're hoping that they will take root. They, from my understanding, it can take up to 2 years before you actually know if these plants survive and take root. But we're going to give them a try and see how they do. I'm not sure if you can see them here, but that's an ocotillo plant, and those were given to us by a friend of ours. And they are native to the Sonoran Desert. They are also in parts of Mojave, I believe, up by Joshua Tree, when I did some research on them. Oh, this is the garden. Lots of plants to get into the ground. The herb bed needs to be cleaned out. That's the green bed you see there. The mint that I had in it last year that I thought died is really taking over, so is the thyme. And my thyme is already flowered. But I have some lavender here that needs to get planted. The elderberries aren't looking their best. I have a couple that look okay. I'm hoping that the other 5 take root and survive. The California white sage looks like it's doing good. I have another great plant over here. Lots more tomatoes. Most of these here, I believe, are purple Russian tomatoes. We have some cucumbers or squash here. I have eggplant that needs to go in the ground. Peppers are over here. I have blueberries. There's not a whole lot left in the greenhouse. There are a few things I need to still take out today. Unfortunately, our trees are still in there and have not gotten into the ground. We need to do that ASAP, so hopefully before my husband leaves today, that will get done as well. So let's take a look in the greenhouse. The system just went off, so I'm just gonna come on in. Quick peek at the greenhouse and what's growing and going on. So you can see the trees are in here. They're all getting their leaves. I'm happy. They seem to really be enjoying the greenhouse. I am starting to find things like frogs and lizards in here. So we're creating a little ecosystem. The wasps are still a problem, but not as bad. I do have a wasp trap up there now. I'm not sure if the radishes and the peas are too happy. It has gotten pretty warm in here. They were doing better over the winter time. I have some cucumbers. These are pickling cucumbers. So I still have lots of work. We released some ladybugs in here as well, and they seem to be very happy. So I'm just happy to see green, and I'm happy to be home and back in the garden. That's really exciting for me because I absolutely love it. This is my sanctuary and my comfort zone. So thanks for going on this tour with me, and happy planting. Remember, get out there and grow something. Have a wonderful day, and catch you in the next video.